Jungkook, Wine stuttered, voice barely a whisper. Disbelief and fear reflected her face for a moment, until Jungkook looked at her. That one look that was reserved for her. That one look which her heart recognized. That one look which asked her to trust him. No matter what happens, she was safe in his presence. She got quiet, listened to him, and nodded. Jungkook's mom, talk to her and talk well. Next time I see you will be when you hand me my grandson. Jungkook, drive back safely. And like that, his mother left the home. Vine was trembling by the point. She just went through labor, just got to have her son in her arms after so many months. The sudden event took a toll on her body and health. Jungkook helped her sit and tried to take Jihoon from her so she could relax, but she didn't let go of the child. She held onto the little one as if he might just disappear into thin air. It angered him. She was not supposed to face any of this. Jungkook, Ryan, look at me, baby. Please. I won't ever let anything happen to you and Jihoon. He's our child. No one is ever going to take him away from us. Ryan, but your mother, she. What if she insists? What if she used power? What if. What if you used power? What if you agreed to her? What would I do then? She cried, kissing Jihoon's face multiple times. Ryan had blind trust in Jungkook because the man proved it to her that he was worthy of her trust. But when it comes to a child, the mother is always so sensitive. The realization hit her so bad, and the anxiety only messed it up. For the first time, she realized the kind of man she loved, the man who was so powerful that she can't fight against him. Even if she ran away, tried to fight, she would never be able to. He was too powerful to escape. Law or police would be nothing before him. Jungkook, Wine, I wouldn't ever hurt you. Please look at me. I would never use my force against you. He held her hands, rubbing them a little, trying to ease her anxiety. Jungkook, no matter what happens between us, even if one day in our lives we are against each other, I would never force anything on you. Love, please, trust me. He sat beside her and wrapped his arm around her. She dug her face in his chest. The familiar warmth and feeling of protection eased her nerves. The feeling was much bigger than her anxiety, killing it right there. Right. He was the man who stood beside her through everything, who supported her in everything, who sacrificed his own needs and happiness at a lot of points only for her. Jungkook kissed her head multiple times and stayed like that until her body stopped trembling and she was back to normal. Ryan, I'm sorry. I know you'll always protect me and our child. I got so scared. Jungkook, you don't have to be sorry. This was never supposed to happen. Ryan, why didn't you tell her that you won't accept her wish? Jungkook, she would never leave like this. and I needed you to put your faith in me. Once she pulled back, she checked June, who was now sleeping peacefully in her arms. She finally gave him to Jungkook. It was such an adorable sight. Every time he was with the teeny life in his arms, the sight melted her heart. Jungkook, he sleeps a lot. I'm fully convinced he went on you. Wine, excuse me, I don't sleep that much. He chuckled and teased her more. Wine was thankfully feeling much better now. Jungkook's footsteps echoed through the imposing corridors of his mother's residence, his expressions unreadable. Sana, by his side, shared a determined look, fully aware of the storm that awaited them. As they entered the room, Jungkook's mother looked up, her eyes narrowing at the unexpected visitors. Jungkook's mom, what is the meaning of this intrusion? She demanded, her tone cutting through the air. Jungkook, the aura of authority surrounding him, spoke with unwavering resolve. Jungkook, I'll get to the point. Your demand to take my son away from Wine is unacceptable. His mother scoffed. Jungkook's mom, it's for the family's benefit. Sana deserves to have a child. Sana stepped forward, her stance mirroring Jungkook's determination. Sana, I appreciate your concern, but I won't allow you to take Wine's son away. I understand the importance of family, but this is not the way. Jungkook's voice, firm and commanding, filled the room. Jungkook, if you think you can separate Wine from her child, you'll have to go through me. His mother, confronted by her son's unyielding stance, hesitated for a moment. Jungkook's mom, you're being irrational. Sana deserves this child. Sana spoke with a kindness laced with strength. I won't take someone else's happiness by force. If I'm meant to be a mother, I'll adopt a child, but not at the expense of tearing apart a family. Wine is also a part of our family, and you have no right to do that to her. Jungkook's mom, adopt? You're bringing a child in this family who is not our blood. Jungkook's face hardened. So was that her solution of solving that matter? To take his son away from him and his wife? Sana, even Jay wouldn't allow this. I never thought you would step this far. Please, stop. This is too much. And about adopting a child, then this is mine and Jay's decision. Jungkook's mother, faced with the resilience of her son and the unwavering morality of Sana, realized the futility of her demand. A heavy silence hung in the air. Jungkook, I won't allow that, mom, and it's better if you accept it. Otherwise, you'll have to face me. He said and left, but Sana stayed to assure the older woman. Jungkook also ordered his guards to never let his mother in behind his absence. They were allowed to use force if things come down to a serious level, but the strict order was given. No one was allowed to near his wife and his son. The door to their room creaked open, and Jungkook stepped inside. Vine's eyes, filled with worry, rushed to meet him. Vine, how did it go? She questioned, her voice reflecting the concern that had gripped her during his absence. Jungkook's gaze softened as he took Vine into his arms, reassuring her with a gentle embrace. Jungkook, it's over, love. The matter is solved. You and Jihoon are saved. I told you, no one will ever hurt any of you. Relief washed over Vine, and she clung to him, the tension of the past events slowly dissipating. Vine, thank goodness. I was so scared, she whispered, her voice a mix of gratitude and exhaustion. Jungkook cupped her face, his eyes reflecting a deep sense of love and protection. As if on cue, the soft coos of Jihoon echoed from the nearby crib. The couple moved towards their child, the room now basked in warm, comforting glow. Jungkook cradled Jihoon in his arms, and Vine joined them. He was finally awake, his eyes sparkling as they took in his parents. They were, as Vines described them, holding a million galaxies within those two shiny orbs. Vine tapped his chin with a finger and he opened his mouth. It was a very little gesture, yet it melted their heart, earning a chuckle out of both of them. Vine, oh god, so cute. I'll eat him. Jungkook, oh you cannibal. You better stay away from my innocent child. Vine, you're cute too sometimes. I might eat you up too. Jungkook looked at her weirdly and she laughed. The previous tense atmosphere was now filled with love as they enjoyed the blessing they were blessed with, the blessing of completing their family, having a son in their arms after so many struggles. Jungkook kissed her temple and admired Jihoon for the little time he was awake before he drifted back to his sleep.